I'll be looking at people like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little lengthy, as you guys can already see, but I'm going to be answering a few assumptions that you guys had about me, and we're going to just chit chat. I'm doing my makeup as I do this. I was debating, I'm like, do I want to just sit and talk, or do I want to do my makeup? I'm like, let me get in my element, in my zone, do my makeup. So I'm going to be doing my makeup and talking to you guys. So if you want to get the tea, make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel and my other channel, and like this video, and keep watching. All right guys, we're gonna get straight into this video today. I'm about to pull my hair back because I'm trying to focus on my face. I literally just took my hair out my bonnet, so excuse the flyaways, excuse the messiness. We'll get it together in a second. And I'm putting on a little scrunchie, how cute. Okay, so that's out the way. Like I said in the beginning, we're gonna be answering some assumptions you guys had about me. I have my questions in front of me, and I have my frappuccino, okay? And no makeup in front of me, wow. So I went ahead and did my brows off camera because this video does not need to be that long, okay? It's still gonna be long probably because I talk too much, but like, so I'm not sure what kind of eyeshadow look I'm doing today. I kind of want to do something with my eyes, only because like, I don't want to bore you guys, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna start with my base first and see where this goes. So I already did my brows, like I said, and if I don't remember to list anything, I'm definitely gonna have it linked below, listed below. If you want an in-depth tutorial on my current face routine, then make sure you guys check out my last video. I will link that below as well. So I need to go back because I screenshotted it. I asked you guys a few weeks ago, or I don't know if it's not an ask thing, but told you guys to tell me any assumptions you had about me. So here are all the, so like I said, I'm going to be starting off with my base, and I'm going to be starting off with my YSL Blur Primer, and I haven't used this in a while. You guys know I just cleaned out my makeup and went through everything, so I kind of see what I have now and what I'm working with. So you guys will see me using a few products you haven't seen me use in a while or ever use, because I had a lot of new stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to see what I like and what I don't like. So I used this literally one time, and I was so pressed to get this, but it just wasn't hitting. It's like this silicone, but okay, this is not a makeup tutorial. So I'm just putting on my primer, and then I'm gonna answer the first assumption. So the first assumption was, you are very shy. I am. I'm very, very, very shy. And I'm going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Put that all over. So yes, I'm very, very, very shy. A lot of people don't believe that. Or even when I tell my friends like, no, I don't want to do this because I'm shy, they're like, Tasha, what? Like, obviously if I know you, I'm not shy, but I don't like public speaking. I don't like being put on the spot. I don't really care to meet new people, and it's not because I'm mean. I think a lot of people take that from me being like a bitch, but that's not the case. I just literally get so nervous sometimes. Like, it's actually pretty embarrassing. I'm too old for that, but it just is what it is. I never had to really interact with many people in my life, so it just kind of stuck with me. So the next assumption is, you're an alpha female 24/7. I actually am. I've always just kind of been very not always kind of. I have always been independent. I'm the oldest out of all my siblings, so well, on my mom's side, and that's who I live with. So I'm the oldest, and I've always had to like, it's just like a natural instinct. It's not a bad thing, but I do kind of get tired of always having to be like dominant or like just in charge, having to be super independent. Like, I love my independence. I love not having to depend on people, but sometimes you want somebody to take initiative and do something for you. Be like, hey, I put gas in your car today, or like, hey, I did this, I did that. Like, it's not that I can't do it, but like, it'd be nice if somebody else can do it. And also, the men that I've attracted in my past had to be the alpha female, okay? The next assumption is, you tend to be more quiet and observant when you first meet people. Kind of, sort of. you know how people are always like, I'm just observing people before I talk. I'm really not that person. Like, it's not, again, a standoffish thing. I'm literally just really shy. I sometimes don't know how to socialize. Like, I really think I'm like socially challenged because I really don't like, I don't like social things like that. This is my NARS Soft Matte Foundation. But yeah, I'm not really the most social person. I think people assume that I'm like really social and I go out a lot and I'm like this party girl. I don't know what kind of image I may portray, but that's just not me. Like, it's not at all. Like, it's not an act. So yeah, again, that goes back to my shyness. I'm a grown-ass woman that's very, very shy. Someone said you're a very intelligent Black woman, and I would say I am. Again, I'm working on myself, growing every day. I figure things out for myself, so I think I'm pretty. Is my nose bleeding? Oh my god, I felt like my nose was like, oh. You guys know I be getting nosebleeds. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I think I'm pretty intelligent. Next assumption is you're down to earth and genuine. Yes, I am. I'm very down to earth. And I am very genuine because I feel like what you put out is what you get back in, and I want anybody that's around me or in my circle, should I say, is giving back the same kind of genuine energy that I'm giving. Someone said you cutthroat and say it how it is. I wouldn't say cutthroat. I'm very blunt sometimes. It depends on the day. It really depends on the day. Sometimes I'm really aggressive, and other days I'm like really like, it is what it is. But I do say what I need to say. Like, again, I don't like to like suppress things or be feeling some type of way about somebody and not let them know. So you really got like mentally 2 strikes in my head before I let you know what's going on. Somebody said, you know that you're a baddie, as you should. Thank you. Some days I feel like a bad bitch, and some days I feel like Shrek, okay? Like, some days it's just not hitting. Nothing is hitting. I really do have my days though. You're gorgeous. That is all. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Someone said, I don't have one. I just think that you're sweet. LOL, I'm corny. Thank you. You know what's so funny? I was actually really nervous to do this. I'm using my Born This Way concealer in Butterscotch. I was actually really nervous to do this because, you know, like when you give people an open platform to say what they need to say about you, sometimes it can be a bit much, you know? But then I also remembered this isn't anonymous and nobody's that bold, okay? People are not gonna be that bold. So I appreciate all of the nice things. I really do, because I can't handle negativity right now in my life. I cannot. The next assumption is you're very confident and focused on your own lane. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me get, oh, I have my sponge. I was like, let me get my sponge. I am very confident, and I've learned, again, I'm learning myself, I'm growing. Confidence is within. It's not really like surface level. I don't like how my camera's positioned right now, but like I'm not gonna change it because like I don't. Anyways, confidence is not like surface level. It's definitely within. Like, I'm very confident in myself, my personality, my craft, everything that I put out. I'm very confident in that. It's not always how you look. I think when people think confidence, they're like, oh, you're so confident. They think of like how you look. But in order to be confident in how you look on the outside, you have to be right within. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely very confident. I do second guess myself a lot, or which holds me back. But I think that's normal. I think a lot of times we second guess ourselves and are like, can we do that? Should I do that? Da, 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 da. And again, it sets you back or holds you back. But I'm human. But other than that, I really am like proud that I'm confident. And I want to thank my mom for that. If you're watching this, girl, which she's not, she'll be watching my videos. But I want to thank my mom for that, because my mom always like, she never babied me, you know? So it always forced me to be like tough, strong, and just love myself. Like, my mom be like, when I used to come home, be like, so-and-so's not my friend anymore or whatever, she'd be like, girl, like literally like F them. Like you don't need them. Okay, you are XYZ. Like my mom always was like, made sure I was very headstrong. So I think a lot of that plays a part in it too. My mom don't like no crybaby, so she was not gonna have no, oh, I cry a lot now. She'd really be like, when did you turn into this crybaby? I'm like, girl, I've been suppressing all of this for years. So now it's time for me to be vulnerable and express myself, you know? And I'm definitely in my own lane. I don't really focus on what other people are doing. I had to learn that if you focus on what the next person is doing and they're, what's the word I'm looking for? If you're focused on them and where they're going, you're gonna distract yourself from where you need to be going. So I try not to like look at the next person and be like, oh my gosh, she got this brand deal, or oh my gosh, she got this many followers, oh my gosh, she got this car, oh my gosh, she got this, that. Like, you cannot think like that. If I thought like that, I literally would not get anything accomplished. So I just focus on myself and call it a day, okay? So the same person left another assumption and said that you're all about your craft and you don't prioritize being seen. That is 100% true. I am very into my craft. I feel like I've invested a significant amount of my life to what I'm doing now. So it's like, at this point, it's stuck and it's up, okay? Like, this is me. I am gonna grow. But yeah, this is me and this is it. Like, of course I'm gonna grow within my craft and I'm gonna do different things within this industry or my craft or whatever. But yeah, I'm definitely like always focused. I'm always thinking about new things to do. Like, my brain goes all day. Like, I don't even sleep. So yeah, I'm definitely dedicated and I'm true to this, okay? All day, every day. And I, again, don't care about being seen. That kind of goes back to me being shy. I don't like attention on me. I don't like to do the most because I know I'd be looking at people like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. So I just am like very like chill, and I need to get setting powder. 1 second, please. If I was moving how I'm moving now 3-4 years ago, I would probably be so much further as far as YouTube, I would say. But you know, there's a time for everything, so there's no regrets here. When I first started doing makeup, like for real, like in a salon, and like I was like, okay, Tasha, you're really having like 10 clients a day, like you're booked. I swear to you, I did not post myself for like a year. I did not care about being seen. I didn't care about getting dressed up. I barely got my hair done. I was literally in grind mode, and I was posting all the time. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury and putting that under my eye. But yeah, I did not care about being seen. I cared about my work being seen. So I even eventually made like a separate Instagram because I just didn't want to be attached to my work, if that makes any sense. I know some people like to attach themselves to their work, but I really wanted my work to speak for themselves, and I didn't want people like just, you know, like I don't like to mix personal with business, okay? I don't like it. So I just ended up separating it. And at one point, like, I wasn't being seen on social media, but I was going out too. So I just thought it was really ratchet for me to be like smoking hookah at 3 a.m. the night before and then going into work at 7. And I just thought that's not a good look. I don't need my client looking at my story like, oh dang, she not finna make it to my appointment. Oh, she's drunk, she did. That's not your business, okay? What I do outside of this shop is not your business. So I just really, even now I'm still kind of like that. I don't really care to be seen. Like when I go out, when me and my friends go out, we literally might do a little cheers boomerang or something, but like we like to have a good time. We don't like to like post the whole night. You're not gonna ever see a million stories from me. Like, I just like to live in the moment and do my thing, okay? Like, yeah, it keeps it low key. So that's enough about that. We're gonna move on to the next one. You don't want to show us your updated client makeup routine? Not really, no, I don't. No, I'm just playing. But all jokes aside, I know I've been talking about this for a long time. I'm using my Chanel setting powder now over that. But I know I've been talking about this for a long time, but I am going to be doing my online makeup classes for those of you guys who are not able to make it to me. And then I am going to be offering in-person makeup classes. So look out for that. It is definitely coming soon. I'm putting the final, oh my gosh, my brain is like freaking mashed potatoes. I can't think of anything. I'm putting the final touches on everything because it's gonna be like really thorough, and I want to make sure that you guys are paying for something. It's definitely gonna be worth it. So my in-person classes for now honestly are gonna be like self-learning classes. Like you'll just have a one-on-one with me and I'll teach you how to do like, you know, this and my online class is going to be geared towards everybody. So I'm going to be doing, something in my eye. So my online class is going to be me doing makeup on a client. I've already pre-filmed everything like I did. Y'all, when I'm telling you, I have been doing this and taking my time because I want it to be right. And again, I'm always like second guessing myself or super hard on myself. So I said, I have to do this. I have to do this by the beginning of the year. So that will be done once I finish a few things. But you guys know I'd be having a million things going on. So it just takes time. You care too much about people's opinions. No, I don't actually. I don't. But I'm assuming that you're probably saying that because sometimes I address things. But hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. And I always say this because I feel like once you put yourself on this camera, people forget that you're human. They forget that you're normal because you put yourself on a platform. Baby, we all breathe the same air and we all bleed blood, okay? We all are human. But like, I just feel like a lot of times, and it's crazy because y'all don't even know how much stuff I actually ignore. So when I address something, either caught me on a bad day because I'm very moody. I've told y'all before, I'm moody, I'm working on it. It is what it is. Or two, it just is continuous, or I feel like you are out of place. So I gotta put you in your place and I need to make it known. Don't say XYZ again, or whatever the case is. I literally don't care what people thought, because if I cared what people thought, I would not put myself on this platform at all. Like, at all, I would not put myself on this platform. I be having to check people because half the stuff that y'all say to me, and not y'all, don't take offense, I love y'all. If you're watching and like me, not y'all. But half the stuff that people say to you online, they would never say to your face. So I'm reacting as if you were in my face. And actually nicer than if you were in my face, because I don't need y'all to be thinking I'm crazy. But y'all just be a little just... I've always been my own person. Do what I want, wear what I want, say what I want, go where I want. I've always been me. Okay? Period. The next assumption is you're eventually going to make YouTube your full time. I don't know. If that's in God's plan for me, then I will take it gladly, okay? Because y'all know I don't like leaving my house anyway. I love working from home, okay? Because this is a job for me now. It's not full time, but this is definitely a job. Honestly though, between you and me, I can do this full time if I wanted to, but I feel like I would not want to right now, and I'd be so on the fence. I don't want to, okay, how could I say this? I've worked so hard building my brand and my business. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm a makeup artist outside of this screen. And just to let that go after years and years is just kind of like, sometimes you do have to move on, but I just am not personally ready 100%. Some days I'd be 100%, but yeah, it's just probably not now, but I would not be against it. I would love that. I could create content. I can really do what I want. Like, yeah, so girl, nothing. Keep doing you and thriving. Thank you. I will try. I'm doing what I can, okay? Someone said you're quiet and stay to yourself. Yeah, that too. I've actually always been really quiet. I mean, to my friends, no, they might be like, girl, you talk too much. But for the most part, I'm using my Fenty Coco Naughty. I do keep to myself and I'm very quiet. I'm always a friend that like doesn't go out with everybody. I go to like every other 3-4 outings because I just be, one, busy, and two, I just don't like to like, always be bothered with people. Like, I literally work like 12-hour days sometimes, and my days consist of me talking to people, being a therapist, pleasing people, having to carry on conversations for 12 hours back to back to back. And then sometime for me to have to go out and be social, it's just a lot for me. So I don't like socialize as much as maybe I did at one time, or I would like to, but it just is what it is. It's just like literally my personality now. Like, I don't even get offended when my friends don't invite me to certain places, because I'm like, they know that I'm gonna say no. So someone say you're a low-key model. Not at all. You don't know how hard it is for me to get a good picture. Like, it's actually really a struggle. And I think that has a lot to do with me kind of being hard on myself. But baby, taking pictures, it's not fun. Like, it is not fun. I mean, it's fun when I get a good picture, but it's not. And then my photographer, aka my sister, she be having a little attitude sometimes, and I'd be like, now sis, if this was you, I would be snapping it up. Someone said, you've been in a committed relationship this whole time. Oh my gosh, what makes you guys think of that? Because I definitely am not. I am not, honey. Yeah, I haven't been in a relationship. I don't think, I'm saying this now because I've never been in a relationship and been on a platform at the same time. But I wouldn't hide it. Like, I don't think I would hide it. Would it become like a couples channel, or you gonna be seeing my man all the time? No, but I definitely would not be like hiding it. I don't. It's easier said than done, because I think sometimes people are like, oh, they say the same thing as me, like, oh, it's not a big deal. The next thing you know, people are always in your business, always speculating stuff. So I don't know. You're intimidating to approach, but a real life sweetheart. What you think? Yes, I am. No, but I don't think I'm intimidating. I think I always get this all the time, that I have a resting bitch face, and I really don't try to have a resting bitch face, but I guess I do. But people always say that, like, especially guys, they'll be like, you was looking a little mean, but like, you cool. But yeah, people always say that I'm really sweet once they meet me. Like, I'm not mean at all. Like, even sometimes I think my tone or my delivery could be a little aggressive, because again, I'm just gonna say it how it is. Like, on here, I talk in circles a lot, and I kind of hate it because I'm really trying not to say something and possibly offend somebody, because that's never my intentions, is to offend anybody. And so when you're on the internet, you kind of gotta really watch how you say things. Like, if I ever say anything and you take offense to it, please don't. Like, I promise you, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to offend you or anything like that. It just, sometimes you just gotta say it straight how it is. And a lot of times now, I know this is kind of off topic, but I feel like a lot of times now with social media, you're constantly having to like over explain yourself, and like, you didn't mean this, you said the sky was blue, no, it's light blue, why would you say it's blue when it's light blue? Like, it's just too much. So a lot of times when people talk to me, I'm very like, I'm not a very hype person, I'm very nonchalant. So a lot of people take that as me being like bitchy or unapproachable, but maybe I'm nice. I'm a little different, okay? You're happy being single. I am. I really, really am, you guys. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie though, I do get a little lonely or bored, but also there's like, literally I have cut off all ties to anybody that I've ever interacted with. So it's not even one of those things where like, I have somebody to like go back to or like go back and forth with. Like, no, I'm literally like learning myself, loving myself, and focusing on myself. So for me right now, I'm just like, whenever I meet somebody, it just is when I'm gonna meet that person. I'm not gonna force it, I'm not gonna dwell on it. I just feel like God's timing is everything. So when I meet somebody, he will be for me. Hopefully there's nobody else wasting my time, because baby, a lot of my time has been wasted. Okay. Someone said, you feel like people try to play you like you're dumb. Every day. And I feel like that's why I am how I am now. Like, I'm very kind of like blunt, cutthroat, as you guys say, but I just feel like I've been so nice to people over the years to the point where I've gotten pushed over, taken advantage of. Like, you wasting my time, you taking money from me, you're lying on me, you're using me. I don't have time for that. Like, I don't put that energy out. Like, it's so crazy. I do not do that to people. I do not like for negative energy to be returned to me, so why would I put it out? So why are you trying to play me like I'm dumb? Why? Oh, okay. Those days are over. People still be trying it, but I'm coming right back like, what did you say? You're way funnier than what you show on social media. Funny? I don't know. People always say I'm funny, but I don't think I'm funny. Like, me and my friends are hilarious. We be cutting up. People say that I'm funny and I be dead serious. Like, I don't try to crack jokes, nothing like that, and people be dying and I'm like, I'm really serious right now, like, I'm not joking. And they're like, that's why I'm laughing, you're hilarious. And I'm like, okay. All right, someone said you keep it all the way 100. I think I do. I try to. Yeah, why wouldn't I? I mean, okay, this is my thing, and I know this is kind of random, but there's a difference between keeping it 100 and being real and just being nasty. Like, you know how some people will be like, what you got on? Like, that's not keeping it real to me. That's not being 100. Like, I'm not gonna look at my friend and be like, what do you have on, just because I don't like their outfit. It's a difference if your friend looks a mess or they look like dirty or something, you know, unkept or something. Then you're like, hey, like, and there's also a way to approach things, but I keep it real. I let people around me know how it is, but like, some people are just so ridiculous to me. Like, some people just think being real is saying what's on their mind, but that's not being real. That's actually really obnoxious. Like, telling somebody, oh, what's wrong with your hair? Which I thought my hair looked fine. Like, some people are just, ugh. But that's a whole different story, honey. I need to do something. I need to get lashes. The next assumption is, good with money, you save and pay your bills on time. Remember that, Nikki? Okay. I hope you do, because I don't. Actually, I just got my life together, you guys. I just got my life together, and I'm proud of it. At one point, I would not pay my bills on time. Like, let me tell you, if you have a credit card, if you are young and you got a credit card, pay it off. I don't care if it's your last $25 and you're making the minimum payment. Pay your credit card. Pay your bills, okay? It matters. It matters, because I didn't think it mattered, and it matters, okay? And I'm going to be using this blush. I want like a really red tone blush today. I don't know why. I hope I don't regret this, but this is Bang by Urban Decay. So yeah. I pay all my bills on time now. I do what I need to do. I literally will pay my bills ahead of time just so that I don't forget or so that I don't slip up, because I don't have the time for that, okay? I don't. All right, someone said stuck up, LOL, you're just conserving your energy for the right people. I'm not stuck up at all. I need to get highlighter, 1 second. I'm not stuck up at all. Again, that goes back to me being shy, which goes back to people thinking that I'm unapproachable, thinking I'm stuck up. No, I'm not stuck up at all. That's not my vibe. I don't like stuck up people, so I'm not going to be stuck up. Okay, the next assumption is you're a boss babe. And is, okay? And then I have 2 more, so we're gonna wrap this up. And Aaliyah said, I assume that you're fine AF. Yes, girl, just like you. Mwah. You're past finding someone to fill up your time. You're waiting for someone worth your time. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I feel like I've been single for so long now that why would I waste my time and energy on somebody that is not worth my time? I'm only getting older. I don't have time for you to be wasting my time. You may have time, sir, but I, Natasha, do not have time for that. Like, I don't. And sometimes I'm like, okay, Tasha, just give this person a chance. And then I'm like, you know what? No, because your intuition never lies. And if somebody tells me, not somebody, if myself tells me not to deal with this person or whatever, I just go with that. So that is absolutely 100% true. So y'all know that I cleaned out my makeup the other day, and for some reason I just want to be extra. I found some rhinestones, so I want to put it either in the inner corner or like underneath, but I'm probably gonna do the inner corner. This is like actually really big. Looks like an eye booger, right? Maybe if I don't know where to put this. I don't want to put like multiple, I just want to put like one. I don't like how that's sitting in the crease of my eye. Maybe I'll just no rhinestones. F it. All right, so that was literally a fail. I don't know why. I need smaller rhinestones. I really do want to do a rhinestone kind of look, but that was actually really chunky. So if you guys know anywhere where I can get some super cute like tiny rhinestones in between, like all different kinds, then please list them below, because I've been feeling like the bling is necessary. I really have. The next person said, more like a question, do you ever want your own place? Not a dig. So, I do want my own place. Who does not want their own place? So I'm gonna use my B. Taylor Beauty Gloss in Tender. It's definitely a pink. But anyways, like I was saying, so it's crazy because every time I like do like a ask me questions or something, literally that's the most asked thing I get. Are you gonna get your own place? Do you want your own place? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I know, and like she said, it's not a dig, so I'm not attacking you, but of course I want my own place. I've actually like outgrown this space. Like I have so much stuff that it's about that time. Looking at my Gucci, it's about that time. All right, so I got these glosses from Anastasia. I actually bought this before, but I bought this for my kid at work. But I love them so much, I had to get one for myself. So I'm about to use this little shimmery pink. And this is in the shade Clouds. It's literally so pretty. Like this is like my ideal everyday gloss. Please don't mind my nails, y'all. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So I always get asked this question, and I feel like a lot of you guys assume that there's a reason why I'm at home. There's literally no reason. I just live at home. Like it's really not a big deal. I think that we've all been programmed to like leave or rush out when we're 18, when we're not ready, we're struggling, blah blah. Again, everybody's situation is different, and a lot of people have had to leave their house at an early age or whatever, but that just wasn't my situation. My mom's never pushed me out. I've never felt like this wasn't home. Like this always is gonna be home. Like literally, if I move out tomorrow, I'm gonna be here 80% of the time. Like me and my mom have just developed, now that I'm older, we've also developed a closer relationship. So she's like the closest person to me. I also don't have a lot of family around. So all I have is my mom, my brother, and my sister, really. So it's just kind of like, we're just very close-knit, a little dysfunctional, but close-knit. But yeah, I've never had a desire to move up until last year. Like in all my years of living, I've never, well, of course me and my mom have gotten into it, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave and whatever. We've all been there, right? But like for real, I've never, this is not the right brush. People always assume that because you're of a certain age or you didn't move out at a certain age, there's a reason, like you're broke or this or that, or there's some kind of sob story. There's literally none of that, okay? It's like people always ask that, but how do you know if my family doesn't live with me? You know what I'm saying? Like you just never know. I'm never gonna put my family business out there. Like I said, they're all I really have. No, they are all I have. I don't really talk to a lot of my family, so I'm never gonna put my family business out there. You're never gonna know my living situation. You're never gonna know a downtime or really an up time. It just, look, I show you what I show you, we talk about what we talk about, and it is what it is, okay? So I'm gonna add some bottom mascara, fix this hair, and be right back. Okay, but I caught myself trying to curl this hair, and I should have known 30-inch hair would not curl, especially if it's not layered. But anyways, that completes this video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to like this video for me. Please comment down below any interactive, I consider this like interactive content that you may want to see, because I kind of like talking to you guys sometimes. But yeah, just let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see for the new year, and I'll definitely work on it. I know that it seems like I've been MIA, especially on this channel, But that's because this is my second channel and I'm aiming for this to be my first channel, and this is kind of like a fresh start for me. So personally, I'm trying to put out the best content I can for you guys on this channel. I don't want to just throw anything out there. Not that I did that before, but I feel like after a while my last channel kind of got I don't know what the word I'm looking for, but it kind of steered away from where I was going with this. So this is like a fresh start for me. So if you don't see uploads as often on here, it's because I got something cooking. I'm done rambling. I've talked a lot. I'm literally out of breath right now, like, oh my gosh. So thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.